So if you want to learn how to trade options, purchase my ebook located in the description below. If you're seeing this on TikTok, it is located in my IG bio. So how did I make $9,728 just trading a couple of Johnson & Johnson call options? So basically on December 3rd, right, I bought my very first couple of Johnson & Johnson call options, right? So this candle right here, and I looked at this on the daily chart. I didn't really use the 30-minute time chart. So basically, as soon as I saw that Johnson & Johnson had landed on the on the 180-day moving average, I got into my first couple of Johnson & Johnson call options, and then you can see that along the way, right, when Johnson & Johnson was having its downwards momentum, right, when it was moving, when Johnson & Johnson was going down, right, I basically was dollar cost averaging, so along the way, so that way my average wouldn't be at a bad spot, right, and that way when Johnson & Johnson would have a move to the upside, right, my position would be a lot more, it would be in the green a lot more faster. So basically on the 27th of January, right, I sold out the position. I sold all 38 Johnson & Johnson call options, right? And that is basically how I made $9,728 just trading a couple of Johnson & Johnson call options. So this was more of a swing trade. And I guess you could say this trade took almost like a month in a way. So this trade was a little longer than, other trades. And this was the biggest winner of the mega cap strategy. So what the mega cap strategy is basically step one, try to buy an oversold mega cap stock, right? Try to buy options that expire in 30 days or more, right? And then step two is to sell out the position once it's up 5 or 10%. But for me, right, I think the position when I had sold out, it was up either 35 or 40%. And so when I sold out the position, I was like, yeah, I'm good. I'm out the position. Like I waited a month for the position to be in the green, right? And so I was like, I'm out. And it did, kind of scare me because I was like, okay, maybe this might be the first trade that's related to this mega cap strategy to take like a big L. And unfortunately that didn't happen. Thank God that didn't happen. But basically I was worried because what I was expecting here on December 3rd was basically a bounce off the 180 or 200-day moving average. That didn't happen. It completely broke below all of the moving averages. So then from here, it was just having trouble breaking that stubborn 9-day moving average until finally on, I guess you could say, January 14th, finally Johnson & Johnson seemed to, finally break above that 9-day moving average and see further momentum towards the upside. So it was like a risky trade, but then again, right, from what I've, talked about, right, is that basically you kind of want to play it safe, right? You want to, invest into high quality stocks. Don't invest into large, medium or small cap stocks, because usually those, stocks, their performance, as in like how they're doing overall as a company, isn't always so, I guess you could say, reliable, right? So let's say their revenue, just all of a sudden just flops, right? Then, it is kind of, tricky playing those companies, because if they're reporting earnings and their earnings aren't that good, why bother with those type of companies, right? When you could stick to high quality mega cap stock companies, right? These mega cap stock companies have been, they've been around for a long time, for like Walmart, Apple, Microsoft, Google, Amazon, etc., right? And so you kind of want to stick to high quality stocks, right? You just don't want to, enter into a random stock and be like, yeah, let's see how this goes. And then you turn to find out that, let's say you bought that stock at a good opportunity, right? And then all of a sudden their earnings aren't that good. Yeah, you're kind of like, you're probably going to take a big L, you know. That is if, you know, I feel like you can trade any, really, you can trade really any, you know, company, right? I just feel like for me, right, for me personally, I feel like I haven't found that strategy out yet on how to trade these other market cap companies, right? For me, I'd rather just, you know, take the safe route, even though there's never a safe route. There's no such thing as a safe route in the stock market. The stock market could totally, you know, totally betray you and be like, yeah, I just don't feel like, you know, doing what mega market cap stocks do. Typically they, you know, go up. Meanwhile, you know, if I don't know what I basically, you know, I want to take the safe route. I don't want to risk my money knowing that, okay, I invested into, let's say, Snapchat, and then all of a sudden Snapchat goes down like by 5-6%, right, the next day. But basically just try to be careful when you're trading, you know, in the stock market. Try to only invest, and this is not financial advice, so as always, do your own research, right? But you know, typically me, from what I, you know, observed, right, is that I like to typically more invest into large, I mean, not large, mega market cap companies, not, you know, large, small, or medium market cap companies. Those usually never turn to be a good, you know, trade at times, right? What was I gonna say? Oh, so there's a couple companies that are reporting earnings tomorrow. I know Apple is, right? Apple, what is it? Is Meta? Yeah, no, Meta reported earnings today. Oh, snap. So overnight they're at 694. So Meta did good. So probably this could prop the market to be in the green tomorrow. But looking at Google, right? Google is already green after night. Amazon is in the red. But you get the point, right? There's, you know, there's some Magnificent Seven companies that have reported earnings already. There's some that are reporting, you know, tomorrow, and then there's some that are reporting next month. I'm sorry. And so that is pretty much it. And like I've mentioned, right, if you guys want to make, you know, like passive income, right, there's this thing called reselling. And basically what reselling is that you buy, you know, these products, right, like let's say AirPods, right, and you buy them and you resell them for a higher price. Basically buy low and sell high, just like the stock market. So I did create a website if you guys are interested. All right, so basically the website that you can purchase product, right, is called worldresells.bigcartel.com. You can, you know, buy you know, Goyard tote bags, cologne, AirPods like the one I just showed, AirPod Maxes, you know, any of those products you can purchase. This, it's basically you're getting the product, and then you can just basically buy it, resell it for a higher price, and rinse and repeat the cycle over and over again. So you can directly buy the supply from me. So that's pretty much it. I'll see you guys in the next video. As always, take care, and as always, this is not financial advice, so as always, do your own research. Take care. Bye.